talk about the process of looking for a portal quarterback. I know that was a big decision for you guys. What were some of the factors you liked about Jackson when you were first evaluating him, and what are your thoughts so far seeing him for a few days?
Uh, yeah, so the our room emptied out this off season, which was a surprise, and so we really did a thorough job in evaluating all the available quarterbacks in the portal, and um, the most important thing from a football standpoint is the fit for the offense and what level of experience he has. For somebody to come in and compete for the starting job, and that's where we started. In the process, Jackson he's really bright. He's got a really quick arm. He's really accurate. He gets the ball out of his hand. He's calm in the pocket. He can run. He's got quick feet and decent linear speed. And so he was I thought the best fit. We thought the best fit for our offense and what we're going to do going forward offensively.
I guess the last few years I feel like there's been a lot of issues on offense, not just probably one position, if that's fair. But I guess what are the expectations for Jackson, and what other things have to happen to help him, become the player he can be, and for the offense to take off, and how much is fair to put on him to try to fix things?
Yeah, it's kind of a loaded question. Yeah, I mean, fixing. I think I understand what you mean. What we need to do is make sure, and I think we're doing a really good job of this, in really focusing in on the core aspects of Coach Reese's offense and getting back to those core principles, those core plays, those core schematics, excuse me, and run them more often and more consistently, and get really, really good at that, and to really focus in on repetition. That will help. It's helping our quarterbacks right now. It's helping our receivers right now. It's really helping everybody. I think you see evidence of that right now out on the field, and we're playing faster than we were at this time last year. We're making more plays. The ball's getting out. Windows are being anticipated more. We're putting the ball in play more, behind the center. And both quarterbacks right now have a pretty good grasp of the base couple of installs, because we're running it a lot and it's carryover from January and February, and I think that's helped them. I think we need to continue to do that, and less is more, right? And to do fewer things, but to dress it up, differently. But conceptually, it's still the same from a quarterback decision-making standpoint.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on Deuce as he's gotten acclimated, and kind of hit the ground running, because you're on a couple of scholarship guys, he's going to get a lot of attention. What have you seen out of him so far?
He's probably ahead of where I thought he would be. Quite frankly, he's smart. He prepares. He's really gifted physically. I mean, he can make some throws that a lot of other guys can't make, even at his age right now. Really, really pleased with the room we have. And Ashton's going to be a great addition as well. Deuce and Jackson are already close. They have a good relationship. I think they're both pushing each other right now, which is good for the room. We need competition in that room, because they'll both get better and we'll have to grow accordingly.
You talked about second year in the system. How valuable is that for these quarterbacks that are learning it for the first time, that there's guys around them that have played in this? Is that a big deal?
Well, it helps from a timing standpoint, in when our quarterbacks get well versed on where to go with the football, and to be able to distribute the football when the defense is most out of position. Right now, our receiving corps is helping them do that, because they really know the offense, and they really know what's expected with each play that's being run. And so it's allowing our quarterbacks to anticipate the game instead of always reacting to the game, and there's a big difference between the two.
you with just the two quarterbacks, you would assume that's a positive, but are there some negatives by only having a couple of guys, scholarship guys out there this spring?
Well, I think the negative would be is that the third scholarship quarterback isn't here right now. But the flip side of that is that those other two guys are getting all the reps, and so they're getting a lot of work in right now, and it's really helping them. It's really helped Deuce in particular.
Ken, overall, obviously, quarterback, you kind of look at the entire offense. What do you see out of the offensive group early on in the spring in terms of, you mentioned wide receivers, but kind of everything coming together as a whole?
We're executing at a higher level. Our understanding of the offense is at a higher level, and we're not thinking as much, and so that manifests in faster play, bigger plays, being able, like I said, in the passing game, to distribute the ball before the defense has recovered and started to pattern read and converge, on our patterns. Those things you're seeing right now in practice that wasn't there at this time last year. So we'll have some, we'll have some bad days, especially when pads go on and defense is flying around more. But right now, the trajectory that we're on, and I think the pace that we're going with respect to install and what we're asking our players to do schematically is, I think, exactly right.
What did you make